Next thing we want to talk about is increasing and decreasing functions. Increasing, decreasing, or constant. So you can notice in this graph, you always read it from left to right. If you read it right to left, we'll have to talk to the Dyslexics Anonymouses so we can teach you to learn how to read good. So read it left, right. If your graph is going down left, right, that's decreasing. If it stays the same and is a horizontal line, it's constant. If it increases left, right, it's increasing. So let's look at example 4. And if you look at your graph here, you're going to notice that this function, f of x equals x to the third plus 3x squared minus 1. You may notice a couple things. You may notice that you have an x to the third, which means you're going to have 2 humps. My humps. 2 humps. Going like this. My lovely mathematical lumps. And you're going to have actually 2 parts where your graph is increasing. So it's increasing as you go up from left to right, up to here. And then it also increases from here, going up to the right. So you have 2 parts where it is increasing. So you're increasing intervals. Now, it's talking about open intervals. That means you don't put brackets around your numbers, because this graph keeps going down all the way to the left, or all the way down to negative infinity. But if we're talking about open intervals, you use parentheses. Let's not circle that. How about we put this in parentheses? And when we're talking about the intervals, we're talking about our x intervals. Okay, your y's tell you if it's going up or down. Your x tells you if it's decreasing or increasing. So we would go from your first increasing area would be from negative infinity up to where x is equal to well, here's 0, negative 1, negative 2. So this is where x is equal to a negative 2. And then you also have the interval where starts here, where x is equal to 0. And it continues going up. Okay, the y's keep going up, but this graph is going to continue going to the right. So that means your x values go to positive infinity. So you have 2 increasing intervals, which means you're going to have 1 decreasing interval. Now this decreasing interval, if you don't have any constant intervals, should be in between these 2 numbers. So if you have a decreasing interval, you start at x is equal to negative 2. Open interval means parenthesis. And it goes all the way down to x is equal to 0. So that is how you find an increasing and decreasing interval. Someday you might learn how to do a constant one, but not today.